Did you know that joy is much more than just a good feeling? That's what we're going to talk about today on Voice of Faith. Nehemiah 8:10 says, "Do not sorrow, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." Now notice here, it tells us don't sorrow, don't allow your heart to get full of sorrow. Don't get all discouraged and despondent and disappointed. A matter of fact, he says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. When we lose our joy, we lose our strength. And so what this tells me here is that there's going to be times in life, in seasons of life, even on a weekly basis, where we're going to have some times where we're going to be tempted to sorrow. That there's going to be something that's going to grieve our hearts. There's going to be something that's going to grieve our lives, and the Bible says, don't let that get you down, and instead let the joy of the Lord rule your life. The joy of the Lord is our strength. That's what's going to keep us strong in the midst of some sorrow situation and even some sorry situation. God's strength can be with us. And we talked yesterday that in His presence is the fullness of joy. So when we're praising God, when we're giving God glory, then God inhabits the praises of His people, and where His people are praising God, the presence of God, where the presence of God, the joy of God is, and where the joy of God is, the strength of God is there. And so we want to make sure that we're not allowing our hearts to be discouraged. Situations are going to always be changing, shifting. It's like the water, it's always shifting. Wherever the wind blows, that's how it goes. And don't be driven like the waves of the sea. Make sure that you're staying focused on God, praising God, letting the joy of the Lord just be a continuous flow in and through your life, and also the strength of God will be there for you. What a wonderful truth that I'd love for you to share, but most importantly that you need to apply in your own life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm praying for you. And listen, this weekend, Saturday, we are having our Christmas Eve services, one at 3 o'clock, one at 4:30. Want to invite you to come, bring somebody, and that's going to be in lieu of Sunday. Sunday's Christmas Day, and we chose to move our services from Christmas Day to Christmas Eve, and so we want to encourage you to come and be a part of that. And don't forget, if you work the word will work.